Everyday Genius Daily Habits for Smarter Thinking by Omar Cook. Introduction. This book isn't just a collection of chapters, it's a roadmap to enhancing your life through the power of sharpened cognitive functions and robust physical health. Whether you're looking to boost your brain power, elevate your fitness, or just live a healthier life, you've come to the right place. Now, I know the idea of transforming our habits and routines can seem daunting at first. It's like standing at the base of a mighty mountain, looking up at the peak. But don't worry, I'll be right here with you every step of the way. Think of me not just as a guide, but as a companion on this journey. Together, we'll explore proven strategies, dive into the science of why they work, and discover practical ways to apply these insights to our daily lives. Why focus on both the mind and the body, you ask? Well, the truth is, they're deeply interconnected. A sharper mind leads to a more active life, and a healthier body supports clearer thinking. By nurturing both, we can achieve a harmony that not only enhances our abilities, but also enriches our well-being. In the pages to come, we'll unravel the mysteries of the brain, learn what fuels it best, and discover exercises that aren't just about getting fit but are about creating a vibrant, energetic life. We'll delve into nutrients that power the mind, routines that invigorate the body, and mental exercises that sharpen our thinking. But more than just learning, this will be about transforming. It's one thing to understand what we need to do, it's another to actually do it. So, we'll lay out a blueprint for daily living, turning theory into practice, ideas into action. From creating morning routines that energize us to setting up nighttime rituals that help us unwind and reflect, we'll cover it all. And here's the best part, as we journey through each chapter, I encourage you to think of this not as a solo expedition, but as a shared adventure. I want you to question, to challenge, and to engage deeply with the material. After all, the true measure of this book's success will be the changes you make and the growth you experience. Chapter 1: The Foundation of Genius. Pull up a chair and let's dive into a conversation that just might reshape the way you think about your own mind. We're not just talking about being smart here, we're exploring how to enhance that beautiful brain of yours through some fascinating science and practical habits. You ready? Let's get into it. First things first, cognitive enhancement. It might sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's as real as it gets. At the heart of this is a concept called neuroplasticity. Now, that's a fancy term for a simple truth: your brain is more adaptable than you might think. It can change, it can grow, and it can improve throughout your life, not just when you're a kid. Every time you learn something new, you're literally rewiring your brain, forming new connections, and strengthening existing ones. This is your brain's way of staying fit, just like you'd hit the gym for your body. Now, let's talk about the potential of your brain. Think about it as the ultimate supercomputer that's just waiting for the right kind of workout. Throughout different stages of life, our brains develop in amazing ways. Studies show that activities that challenge the brain, whether it's learning a new language, playing a musical instrument, or even juggling, can significantly enhance our cognitive functions. These aren't just tasks, they are opportunities to expand your mental capabilities. But how do you tap into this potential regularly? That's where the effective habits come into play. Throughout this book, we'll explore these habits in detail. We're talking about simple, daily practices that can significantly boost your brain power. From mindfulness exercises that clear the mental clutter to creative puzzles that push your problem-solving skills, each habit is a step towards becoming a sharper, more capable you. So, as we journey through these pages together, think of it as setting the stage for a transformative journey. A journey where you'll discover just how capable your brain really is, and how you can harness its full potential through everyday actions. Trust me, it's going to be an enlightening ride, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Let's unlock that genius within you, starting right now. Ready to reshape your mind? Let's go. Picture this: every day, your brain is orchestrating a symphony of neural activity. From the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep, there are endless opportunities to tune up that symphony. You see, the brain isn't just static, it's dynamic, constantly adapting and responding to what you do and learn. And like a muscle, the more you exercise it with the right activities, the stronger, quicker, and more agile it becomes. Now, let's delve a bit deeper into this idea of neuroplasticity. It's essentially your brain's ability to reshape itself when exposed to new experiences. Whether you're picking up a new hobby, traveling to an unknown place, or even navigating a complex conversation, your brain adjusts and learns from each experience. Neuroscientists have observed that as we age, our brains can continue to create new neural pathways and alter existing ones so long as we keep challenging them. This is a game changer because it means our capacity for learning and memory can continue to develop as we grow older, not decline. As you embrace the idea of enhancing your cognition, consider the vast potential that lies within the folds of your brain. Every challenge you accept, every book you read, every new skill you learn doesn't just add knowledge, but fundamentally changes the structure of your brain. This is where the power of habit comes into play. By establishing routines that challenge your brain regularly, you ensure that your supercomputer isn't just running old programs, it's upgrading itself all the time. Imagine integrating habits that stimulate your mind as part of your daily routine. Think of mindfulness as a tool that not only helps you manage stress, but also sharpens your focus and enhances your ability to think under pressure. Creative thinking isn't just for artists, it's for problem solvers, strategists, and anyone who wants to think more clearly and creatively about the challenges they face. The daily habits we'll explore aren't just good practices, they're transformative actions that can lead you to a higher level of thinking and understanding. In this journey, we will also look at practical ways to implement these habits. For instance, did you know that simply diversifying your diet can contribute to your brain health? Or that incorporating physical exercise can increase neurogenesis, the process of creating new brain cells? We'll explore how different aspects of your daily life, from what you eat to how you socialize, contribute to your cognitive enhancements. As we set out on this path together, remember that this isn't just about getting smarter. It's about becoming more adaptable, more innovative, and more insightful. It's about preparing yourself to tackle the world's complexities with grace and acumen. Whether you're a student, a professional, or simply someone interested in personal development, the habits and insights shared here are your toolkit for success. Chapter 2: Creating Curiosity. Alright, now that we've set the foundation with the basics of cognitive enhancement, let's move into something that's near and dear to my heart: curiosity. You see, curiosity isn't just about asking questions, it's about seeking new understandings and perspectives that challenge and expand our minds. It's what drives scientists to uncover the mysteries of the universe and what should inspire us every day to learn more about our world and ourselves. Think about the role of curiosity in human progress. Every major scientific breakthrough, every invention that has transformed our lives started with someone asking, what if, or why not? Curiosity is the engine of achievement and the very essence of intellect. Without it, we stagnate. With it, we soar. So, how do we keep that engine running? How do we keep our minds engaged in the art of questioning and exploration? Well, it starts with cultivating habits that encourage active inquiry. One simple yet powerful habit is to start your day with a question of the day. Just think, before you even step out of bed, challenge yourself with a question that you're curious about. It could be something as simple as, what's the history behind the coffee I drink every morning? Or as complex as, how do black holes really work? This habit isn't just about finding the answer, but about setting your mind in motion for the day, priming it to look deeper and ask more questions as you go about your routine. But maintaining curiosity requires more than just asking questions. It demands that we engage actively with the world. It's about putting yourself in situations where learning is inevitable. Consider this: when was the last time you tried something new, went somewhere different, or talked to someone outside of your usual circle? These experiences are fuel for your curiosity. For instance, attending workshops or seminars that are outside of your field can open up new avenues of thought and inquiry. Each time you step into a new learning environment, you're essentially telling your brain, hey, let's turn up the curiosity dial today. Exploring different cultures is another fantastic way to sustain and enhance your curiosity. Every culture offers unique insights, traditions, and ways of seeing the world that can broaden your understanding and challenge your preconceptions. Whether it's through travel, food, music, or art, immersing yourself in unfamiliar cultural experiences can profoundly impact how you think and perceive the world. It's like adding new colors to your mental palette. Suddenly you see things you didn't notice before, ask questions you might never have considered, and appreciate the rich tapestry of human existence in ways that enrich both your intellect and your soul. Moreover, engaging with new subjects doesn't have to be an overwhelming commitment. Start small. Read a book on a topic you know nothing about. Watch documentaries that challenge your understanding. Subscribe to a podcast that delves into unfamiliar territories. Each step you take into the unknown not only feeds your curiosity but also builds a robust, agile mind. So, as you continue on this journey of enhancing your mind, remember that curiosity is not a passive state. It's an active pursuit. It's about making a conscious decision every day to not just pass through the world but to engage with it fully. It's about choosing to be fascinated by the mysteries that surround us and motivated by the endless possibilities of what we might discover. Keep pushing the boundaries of what you know. Keep asking questions, keep learning, and keep growing. That's what it means to cultivate curiosity. That's what it means to live a truly enriched life. So, let's keep that curiosity alive, let's nurture it, and let's see just how far it can take us. Ready to explore more? I know I am. Let's turn the page and dive even deeper. As we foster this spirit of inquiry, let's delve into the practical steps that can help us stay perpetually curious. Set yourself monthly challenges, like learning a new skill or exploring a new place. Maybe this month you could learn to cook a dish from another country, and next month you might take a class in coding or pottery. These challenges don't just add excitement to your life, they also stretch the capabilities of your mind. Another tip is to keep a curiosity journal. Every day, jot down what intrigued you, what questions arose, and what you learned. This not only keeps a record of your curious adventures, but also reinforces your commitment to seeking new knowledge. Also, why not turn regular discussions with friends or colleagues into curiosity sessions? Once a week, gather and discuss a topic none of you knows much about. Research independently and share your findings. It's a fun, social way to learn and see how different perspectives tackle the same subject. Lastly, embrace the unknown. The unknown can be uncomfortable, but it's also where growth happens. When faced with something you don't understand, instead of retreating, lean in. Ask questions, do research, and transform uncertainty into a learning opportunity. Now, imagine your life as a grand exploration, a never-ending journey of learning and discovery. With each step forward, you're not just living, you're learning to live better, smarter, and with unquenchable curiosity. Chapter 3: Mastering Mindfulness. Let's talk about mastering mindfulness, because believe it or not, it plays a crucial role in enhancing your cognitive functions. This isn't just about being calm, it's about being aware, being present, and in turn, becoming more mentally sharp and emotionally balanced. You see, mindfulness is like a secret weapon for your brain. It helps with concentration, emotional regulation, and significantly reduces stress. Imagine you're an athlete. Mindfulness is your off-field training that sharpens your focus and keeps your emotions in check when you're under pressure. When you practice being mindful, you're training your brain to focus on the present moment, which, believe it or not, strengthens your attention span. It also helps you manage those pesky emotions that can cloud your judgment and reaction in high-stakes situations. Now, how do you start incorporating mindfulness into your day-to-day life? It's simpler than it sounds. Let's begin with some basic practices like meditation, mindful walking, and journaling. Meditation can be as straightforward as sitting quietly for a few minutes each day, focusing on your breath, inhale, exhale, and watch those thoughts come and go like waves on the shore. It's not about clearing your mind, it's about noticing what pops up without getting swept away by it. Mindful walking, on the other hand, is a great way to blend mindfulness with something you might already be doing, walking. Next time you walk, whether it's to your car or just taking a stroll, pay attention to your steps, the sensations in your legs, the air against your face, and the sights and sounds around you. This practice isn't just exercise for the body, it's an exercise in awareness. Journaling is another fantastic tool. It can be a few minutes each day writing down what you're feeling, what's troubling you, or what you're grateful for. This helps you process your emotions on paper and reflect on your day with a clearer, more present mind. But mindfulness doesn't have to stop with these formal practices. It can be seamlessly integrated into your regular activities. Let's talk about how you can be mindful while eating, commuting, and even working. When you eat, try to really taste your food, appreciate where it came from, and enjoy every bite without the distraction of TV or your phone. This kind of mindful eating can transform a simple meal into a moment of gratitude and awareness. Commuting is another great opportunity for mindfulness. Instead of getting lost in the stress of traffic or public transport, use this time to listen to a calming playlist, observe your surroundings, or simply reflect on your intentions for the day. This shifts the commute from being a lost time to a found opportunity for peace and preparation. At work, mindfulness can help you become more efficient and less susceptible to burnout. Start by organizing your workspace to minimize distractions. When you begin a task, try to engage fully with it, put aside other worries, and focus on what's at hand. And throughout the day, take short breaks to simply breathe and center yourself. This not only helps reduce stress, but also keeps your mind sharp and energized for the tasks ahead. Mastering mindfulness is about making it a part of the fabric of your everyday life. It's about finding those moments of pause and presence in everything you do. As you practice these techniques, you'll notice a profound shift not only in your cognitive abilities, but in your overall quality of life. You'll find yourself less reactive, more deliberate, and more resilient in the face of daily challenges. So, as we continue on this journey together, remember that mindfulness isn't something you do, it's a way you live. It's the art of being fully present in the moment, fully engaged in whatever you're doing. By mastering mindfulness, you're not just enhancing your brain's capacity, you're enriching your entire experience of life. Now, let's take a deep breath together. Ready to bring a little more awareness into your day? Let's keep moving forward with mindfulness leading the way. It's going to be a peaceful, powerful part of our journey to becoming everyday geniuses. Deepening our understanding of mindfulness, let's also consider how it affects our relationships and communication. When you're truly present with someone, you listen better, you understand more deeply, and you connect more sincerely. This isn't just beneficial in personal relationships, but is incredibly valuable in professional settings too. Being mindful during meetings or negotiations can give you a clearer perception of what's being communicated, beyond just the words spoken. This level of attentiveness can lead to better outcomes and more meaningful interactions. Furthermore, mindfulness can enhance your creativity. When you're fully present, you're more likely to notice the subtle details that can spark creative ideas. It clears the mental clutter, allowing your creative juices to flow more freely. Ever noticed how some of your best ideas come when you're relaxed and not actively trying to think them up? That's mindfulness at work, clearing the pathways for innovation. As we integrate mindfulness into our daily routines, let's also explore its role in dealing with adversity. Life throws challenges our way, and how we respond to them defines our experience. With mindfulness, you can face these challenges with a calm and clear mind, evaluate your options more objectively, and make decisions that are not clouded by haste or panic. It's about responding rather than reacting. By now, I hope you're seeing how wide-ranging the benefits of mindfulness can be. It's not just a practice for the individual, it's a transformative tool that enhances everything from personal health to interpersonal interactions. It's about living life one moment at a time and finding beauty and clarity in the everyday. Chapter 4: The Art of Focus. Having touched on how mindfulness can enhance your presence and awareness, it's time to hone in on another crucial aspect of your cognitive toolkit: focus. Mastering the art of focus is about more than just buckling down on a task. It's about refining your ability to concentrate in a world that's brimming with distractions. So, how do you sharpen this vital skill? Let's get into it. Focus is like a muscle in your mind, and like any muscle, it requires regular exercise to become stronger. There are several techniques you can employ to train this muscle, one of which is the Pomodoro technique. It's a simple yet effective method where you break your work into intervals, traditionally 25 minutes of focused work followed by a 5-minute break. This technique not only helps maintain high levels of concentration but also prevents burnout by ensuring you step back and recharge periodically. Another powerful method to enhance your focus is focused attention meditation. This involves selecting a point of focus, such as your breathing or a particular object, and continually bringing your attention back to it whenever it wanders. This practice trains your brain to maintain attention despite distractions, enhancing your ability to concentrate during daily tasks. But cultivating focus isn't just about what you can do mentally, it's also about optimizing your environment. Let's talk about creating a distraction-free zone. Start with your workspace. This area should inspire clarity and concentration, not clutter and chaos. Take some time to organize your desk, removing any unnecessary items that do not serve your immediate tasks. This physical decluttering can significantly enhance your mental clarity. Digital hygiene is another critical element. In this digital age, notifications are a constant. Every ding, pop-up, or alert can pull you away from deep work, fragmenting your attention. Manage this by setting specific times to check emails and social media, and use apps that block distracting sites during work hours. This isn't just about willpower, it's about setting yourself up for success by removing the temptations that pull you off task. Boundaries are equally important. Whether it's with colleagues, friends, or family, setting clear boundaries about when you are available and when you are working can help minimize interruptions. It's okay to communicate your focus times to others, ensuring they understand that you are not to be disturbed during these periods unless absolutely necessary. Now, to strengthen your focus even further, there are several exercises you can engage in that sharpen your concentration skills. Brain games like puzzles, crosswords, or strategy games challenge your mind and improve your ability to think critically and focus under pressure. Regularly engaging in these activities can significantly boost your mental acuity over time. Beyond structured exercises, consider incorporating focus-enhancing activities into your everyday life. For instance, try doing one thing at a time. Multitasking might seem efficient on the surface, but it actually divides your attention and diminishes the quality of your work on each task. Instead, single task by giving your full attention to one activity at a time. This not only improves your efficiency but also the quality of your output. As you enhance your focus, you'll notice an improvement not just in your work, but in your overall life satisfaction. Being able to concentrate fully on a conversation, a meal, or a work project makes each experience richer and more fulfilling. You're not just present, you're deeply engaged, whether it's listening to a friend, reading a book, or crafting a presentation. So, as we continue on this journey to harness the power of our minds, remember that focus is foundational. It enables us to navigate through the noise of everyday life and zero in on what truly matters. By training your focus, you not only become more productive, but you also gain a deeper sense of control and peace in your daily activities. Embrace these practices, refine your focus, and watch as the world around you sharpens into clearer view. With a strong focus, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Let's keep our eyes on the prize and our minds on the task. Ready to bring your focusing skills to the next level? Let's do it together, step by focused step. Incorporating these focus techniques into your life can seem like a small change, but trust me, the impacts are profound. Each moment of focus accumulated throughout your day adds up to a significant enhancement of your overall mental capacity and productivity. As you build this skill, each focused moment becomes a brick in the foundation of your success. And remember, the journey to improving focus is a personal one. You may find certain methods more effective than others, and that's okay. The key is to keep experimenting and tweaking your approach until you find what fits best for your lifestyle and goals. Additionally, as you work on enhancing your focus, be mindful of your physical health as well. Regular exercise, adequate sleep, and proper nutrition play critical roles in cognitive function and can greatly enhance your ability to focus. Just as a well-oiled machine performs better, a well-cared-for body provides the ideal platform for a sharp, focused mind. Chapter 5: Unlocking Creative Thinking. Creativity, it's the spark that ignites innovation, the fuel that powers progress, and the glue that binds humanity's greatest achievements. And guess what? You've got it too. That's right, whether you're a scientist, an entrepreneur, or just someone trying to figure out the best way to organize your sock drawer, creativity is your birthright. So let's dive into this exhilarating world and unlock the full potential of our imaginations. Let's start with some habits that can foster creativity. Picture this: you're sitting at your desk, staring at a blank screen, racking your brain for that groundbreaking idea, but it just won't come. Sound familiar? Well, here's a little secret. Sometimes, you need to step away from the problem to let the solution find you. That's where downtime comes in. It's those moments when you're not actively trying to solve a problem that the most brilliant ideas tend to surface. So, go ahead, take that leisurely walk, enjoy a hot cup of tea, or simply gaze out the window and let your mind wander. You'd be amazed at how often the best ideas strike when you least expect them. Now, let's talk about variety, the spice of life and the fuel for creativity. Your brain thrives on new experiences, fresh perspectives, and unfamiliar territories. So make it a point to shake things up regularly. Travel to a new destination, try a cuisine you've never tasted before, pick up a hobby that's completely outside your comfort zone. Each new experience adds a splash of color to your mental canvas, enriching your creative palette and opening doors to new possibilities. But what about risk-taking? No, I'm not talking about jumping out of airplanes, though if that's your thing, more power to you. I'm talking about the willingness to venture into the unknown, to try something that might fail spectacularly, but might also lead to something truly remarkable. Creativity thrives on boldness, on the willingness to take that leap of faith and see where it lands you. So don't be afraid to push the boundaries, to challenge the status quo, and to dare to dream big. Now, let's dive into some techniques that can help you think outside the box. Ever heard of lateral thinking puzzles? These brain teasers are like mental gymnastics. They challenge you to look at problems from angles you never even knew existed. The solutions often require a healthy dose of creativity and a willingness to think beyond the obvious. Trust me, engaging with these puzzles regularly can train your brain to make connections you never thought possible. And then there's reverse brainstorming. Instead of asking, "How can we solve this problem?" you ask, "How can we make it worse?" It sounds counterintuitive, but this technique can actually spark some surprisingly creative ideas. By flipping the problem on its head, you force your brain to think in new and unexpected ways, leading to solutions that might have never crossed your mind otherwise. Now, let's talk about flexing those creative muscles on a daily basis. Why not start each day with a creative prompt? It could be as simple as writing a haiku, doodling in your sketchbook, or coming up with a new recipe using only the ingredients in your pantry. These exercises not only kickstart your creative juices, but also help you think more flexibly and adaptively, a skill that's invaluable in today's rapidly changing world. As you dive deeper into the world of creativity, remember that it's not about finding the perfect solution, it's about exploring, experimenting, and embracing the process. Creativity is messy, unpredictable, and wonderfully chaotic. So don't be afraid to make mistakes, to take detours, or to get a little lost along the way. It's all part of the journey, and trust me, the destination is worth it. Chapter 6: Techniques for Memory Techniques. Understanding how to enhance and harness your memory can be a game changer in both your personal and professional life. So, let's get into the mechanics of memory and explore some techniques that can help strengthen this crucial ability. Memory is not just one single skill, but a complex system composed of several different types. Broadly speaking, we've got short-term memory, which is like your brain's notepad. It holds information temporarily for just a few seconds or minutes, just long enough for you to use it. Then there's long-term memory, which is more like a deep storage, where everything from your childhood memories to the knowledge you need for work resides. Within these categories, we have explicit memory, things you can consciously recall, like facts or events, and implicit memory, which involves skills and tasks you can perform without consciously thinking about them, like riding a bike. Now, how do these memories form? It all starts with attention. If your mind is scattered, information slips through without sticking. But with focus, that data can move from short-term to long-term storage, a process we call consolidation. Once a memory is in long-term storage, it needs to be maintained and retrieved effectively, which is where things can get tricky. But don't worry, that's what we're here to master. Another fascinating and effective memory technique is the method of loci, also known as the memory palace. This method involves visualizing a familiar place, like your home, and placing items you need to remember along a path through this space. For example, if you need to remember a shopping list, imagine placing each item in a different room of your house. Later, when you try to recall the list, walking through this mental space can help you remember each item more vividly. Visualization and association are also key strategies for enhancing memory. By linking new information to something you already know or by creating vivid, sensory-rich images in your mind, you can make new data much stickier. For instance, if you need to remember someone's name, picture it written across their forehead the next time you meet them, or associate the name with an image that reminds you of something familiar. Now, to really turbocharge your memory, you can develop what I call a personal memory system. This system involves regular review, organization, and adaptation of the memory techniques that work best for you. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just someone looking to keep their mind sharp, creating a structured approach to how you store and access information can dramatically improve your ability to remember. Start by setting aside some time each week to review what you've learned, using whichever techniques resonate most with you. Regularly practicing these techniques will not only help reinforce what you've memorized, but also make the process of remembering feel more natural. Incorporate these strategies into your daily life, too. Maybe develop a routine where you visualize your tasks for the day each morning, placing them in your memory palace. Or use mnemonic devices to help remember key points in meetings or while studying. The more you use these techniques, the more instinctive they become. Remember, enhancing your memory isn't just about boosting brain power, it's about enriching your entire life. It can help you perform better at work, deepen your personal relationships, and enjoy a richer, more detailed experience of the world around you. So, take these tools, practice them, and watch as your memory, and with it, your life, becomes more vibrant and full. Let's not just live life, let's remember to savor every moment of it. Chapter 7: The Power of Reading and Learning. Embracing a lifelong learning mindset isn't just about accumulating knowledge, it's about enriching your life, enhancing your understanding of the world, and continuously evolving into the best version of yourself. Learning continuously has a profound impact on both your cognitive and emotional health. Cognitively, challenging your brain with new information helps keep it sharp, much like exercise does for your body. Emotionally, learning new things can give you a sense of accomplishment and can help stave off boredom and even depression. It keeps you engaged with the world, constantly interacting with new ideas and perspectives. Now, when it comes to what you should read or learn, the key is diversity and challenge. Engaging with a variety of materials, be it complex scientific articles, rich philosophical texts, or challenging literature, can significantly enhance your cognitive abilities. These types of readings push you to think more deeply, analyze more rigorously, and understand more fully. They introduce you to new vocabulary, concepts, and ways of thinking that you might not encounter in everyday life. But it's not just about what you read, it's also about how you read. Let's talk about some techniques that can make your reading more effective. Speed reading, for instance, is a popular method for quickly processing large amounts of text. The essence of speed reading is minimizing subvocalization. That's the little voice in your head that reads along with you, and increasing your eye span to take in more words at a glance. It's a skill that can be developed with practice, and while it's useful for browsing through large volumes of information, it's important to know when to slow down and really digest complex material. Active reading is another crucial strategy. This involves engaging directly with the material through questioning, predicting, summarizing, and contextualizing what you read. As you read, ask yourself questions like, what is the author really trying to say? Or how does this information relate to what I already know? This method turns reading into a dialogue between you and the text, enhancing comprehension and retention. Note-taking is another indispensable part of effective learning. Whether you prefer the traditional pen and paper method or a digital format, taking notes can help reinforce what you learn and provide you with a tangible record to review later. Techniques like the Cornell note-taking system can be particularly effective. This method involves dividing your page into cues, notes, and summary sections to organize information efficiently, making review and recall much easier. Incorporating these techniques into your daily learning routine can transform the way you absorb information, making your study sessions more productive and your reading time more enjoyable. But more than that, developing a routine where you set aside dedicated time for reading each day can make a huge difference. It doesn't have to be long. Even 20 to 30 minutes can be enough to get through a few pages of a challenging book or article. The key is consistency. As we embrace the habit of reading and continuous learning, we not only expand our knowledge base, but also develop empathy, enhance our problem-solving skills, and deepen our understanding of others. Reading about different cultures, historical events, and personal experiences can offer insights into human behavior and thought processes that are vastly different from our own, fostering a greater connection to the global community. Chapter 8: Physical Exercise and Brain Health. We've been diving deep into the mental exercises and strategies to sharpen our minds, but what if I told you that one of the most effective ways to boost your brain power is something as simple as getting up and moving? That's right, physical exercise isn't just good for your body, it's also crucial for maintaining and enhancing your brain health. When you think about exercise, you might picture building muscle or running to shed a few pounds, but it's also about conditioning your brain. Activities like aerobic exercise, strength training, and yoga don't just affect your physical fitness, they have profound impacts on your cognitive functions as well. Let's start with aerobic exercises, things like jogging, swimming, or cycling. These activities get your heart rate up and increase blood flow to the brain, which is essential for brain health. More blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients that help your brain function at its best. Regular aerobic exercise has been shown to increase the size of the hippocampus, the part of the brain involved in verbal memory and learning. It's fascinating, isn't it? The way you move your body can directly influence the efficiency and growth of your brain. Moving on to strength training, which might not seem as directly connected to brain health, but it also plays a critical role. Lifting weights or doing bodyweight exercises like push-ups and squats can help improve not just muscle tone but also brain function. Research has found that regular strength training can enhance executive function, which includes things like task coordination, attention, and decision-making. This type of exercise helps release a variety of growth factors, chemicals in the brain that affect the health of brain cells, the growth of new blood vessels in the brain, and even the abundance and survival of new brain cells. Now, let's talk about yoga. Yoga isn't just about bending and twisting your body into different shapes, it's about finding a connection between mind and body that fosters both mental and physical well-being. The focused breathing and meditative aspects of yoga can decrease stress and anxiety, which improves several aspects of brain function, including attention and memory. The physical postures and breathing exercises in yoga can also increase brain plasticity, which is the brain's ability to change and adapt as a result of experience. Now, how can we put all this into practice? Let's outline a simple weekly exercise plan that balances these activities to enhance your cognitive functions. Monday, start the week with 30 minutes of aerobic exercise. This could be a brisk walk, a run, or a cycling session. The goal is to get your heart pumping and blood flowing. Wednesday, midweek, focus on strength training. Spend about 30 minutes doing various strength exercises like weightlifting or resistance band workouts. Friday, end your work week with a yoga session to unwind and de-stress. This will not only help relax your muscles, but also clear your mind, preparing you for the weekend. Weekend, engage in a fun activity that gets you moving but isn't as structured. Maybe a hike, a dance class, or even an afternoon spent gardening. Anything that keeps you active and brings you joy. But why does all this matter? Well, scientific research continues to link physical health with improvements in cognitive functions such as memory, reasoning, and problem solving. Studies have shown that people who engage in regular physical activity have sharper memory skills, better concentration, more fluid thinking, and greater problem-solving abilities than those who are less active. Physical exercise also has protective effects on the brain. It's associated with a lower risk of cognitive decline and reduced risk of developing neurological disorders such as Alzheimer's disease. This protective effect is thought to result from exercise's ability to increase blood flow to the brain, reduce inflammation, and stimulate the production of growth factors that help create new neural connections. So, as we keep learning and growing together in this journey of self-improvement, remember that keeping your body active is not just about staying fit, it's about keeping your mind sharp and vibrant. Let's not underestimate the power of a good workout. It's as good for your brain as it is for your heart. Keep moving, keep learning, and let's continue to thrive in every aspect of our lives. Let this chapter serve as a reminder and a motivation to integrate physical activity into your daily routine, not just for a healthy body, but also for a healthy, active, and capable mind. Chapter 9: Sustaining Success and Growth. Just like a high-performance car needs the right fuel to run smoothly, your brain needs the right nutrients to operate at its best. Today, we're going to dive deep into the world of nutrition specifically tailored for brain health. Understanding what to feed your brain can make a noticeable difference in how you think, feel, and perform every day. Starting off, let's talk about omega-3 fatty acids. These are real stars when it comes to brain health. Found abundantly in fish like salmon and sardines, these fats are crucial for building brain and nerve cells, which are essential for learning and memory. Not a fan of fish? No worries, flax seeds and walnuts are great plant-based sources of omega-3s that keep your brain sharp. Next up, antioxidants. These are your brain's personal bodyguards. They protect it from oxidative stress, which contributes to brain aging and neurodegenerative diseases. Make sure to load up on berries, nuts, and yes, even dark chocolate. These aren't just treats, they're packed with goodness to keep your brain cells youthful and dynamic. We can't forget about B vitamins, particularly B6, B12, and folic acid. These play a significant role in reducing levels of homocysteine in your blood, which, if elevated, is associated with a higher risk of degenerative brain disorders. These vitamins are abundant in foods like chicken, fish, eggs, and leafy greens. Making these a regular part of your diet can help keep your mental faculties in tip-top shape. Let's talk practicality. How do you integrate these brain-boosting nutrients into your daily meals? It's all about balance. For breakfast, consider a smoothie that includes spinach, a handful of berries, and a sprinkle of flaxseed for a nutrient-packed start to your day. For lunch, maybe a salad loaded with leafy greens, sprinkled with nuts, topped with grilled salmon or chicken to keep those omega-3s and proteins in check. Dinner could be a colorful stir-fry with a variety of vegetables, quinoa or brown rice, and your choice of protein, each meal not just tasty but also strategically boosting your brain power. Why not try a simple, brain-boosting recipe tomorrow? For breakfast, how about oatmeal cooked with almond milk, stirred with a spoonful of almond butter, and topped with a generous handful of blueberries? Or for dinner, a turmeric chicken stir-fry with broccoli and bell peppers over a bed of whole grain rice? These meals aren't just nourishing for the body, they're designed to boost your cognitive health. Remember, incorporating these foods into your diet isn't just about maintaining health, it's about making a conscious choice to nourish your brain to function at its best. The beauty of it? These foods are good for your overall health, helping you feel energized and ready to tackle your day's challenges. As we continue on this journey of mental enhancement, let's appreciate the power of a good meal. Our brains are integral parts of our bodies, and taking care of your body means you are taking care of your brain. Enjoy the process of feeding your mind with what it needs to thrive. Here's to eating well and thinking clearly. May our minds be as nourished as our bodies. Let's keep feeding that brain the good stuff, turning that fuel into brilliant thoughts, ideas, and dreams. Chapter 10: Putting it all together. Imagine starting each day not just going through the motions, but with a purpose-driven routine that energizes both your mind and body. Let's walk through what a day infused with our newfound insights could look like, and how each part of your day can contribute to a sharper, more vibrant you. Imagine waking up each morning. What's the first thing you do? Instead of jumping straight to your phone or email, begin with a moment of mindfulness. These first minutes are precious. Spend them meditating or simply practicing deep breathing. This centers your mind and prepares it for the day ahead. As you ease out of your morning calm, whip up a breakfast that's more than just food, it's fuel for your brain. Think about that oatmeal topped with blueberries and a dollop of almond butter we talked about. This isn't just nourishing, it's crafted to boost your cognitive function right from the start. As the morning progresses, let's get the body moving. Whether it's a brisk walk, a cycle, or a session at the gym, remember, this physical activity is doing double duty, keeping both your heart and brain in prime condition. Exercise pumps blood and oxygen to the brain, which increases its ability to perform at peak levels. By lunchtime, you're ready to refuel. Opt for a meal that's rich in omega-3s, antioxidants, and B vitamins. Maybe it's a vibrant salad topped with nuts and grilled fish or chicken. Each ingredient is selected not just for taste, but for its proven benefits to brain health, enhancing your focus and cognitive stamina for the afternoon ahead. As the afternoon wanes, don't let your energy dip set the tone. Dedicate this time to active learning or engaging in cognitive-enhancing activities. Perhaps, dive into a complex puzzle, learn a new language, or delve into a philosophical text. This kind of mental exercise keeps your brain sharp and prevents the midday slump often fueled by routine and monotony. Evening comes, and it's time to wind down. Transition from the hustle and bustle with a yoga session or gentle stretching. This not only soothes the muscles but helps decompress the mind as well, setting the stage for a reflective and serene night. Dinner follows this theme of relaxation and rejuvenation, perhaps that turmeric chicken stir-fry we mentioned, spiced not just for flavor but for its anti-inflammatory benefits that aid both brain and body recovery. As night falls and the day closes, carve out a little time for reflection. Whether it's through journaling your thoughts, planning for the next day, or simply meditating on the day's learning and experiences, this practice helps cement the day's knowledge and experiences into your long-term memory. Now, how about setting those goals and tracking your progress? Implementing SMART goals gives you clear milestones to aim for and an effective way to monitor your advances in enhancing your cognitive abilities. Whether it's through a journal, an app, or even a mental note, regular reviews and adjustments keep you on track and motivated. But let's not forget the essence of long-term success: consistency and adaptability. The routines and strategies we develop should not be rigid but dynamic, adapting to life's ever-changing scenarios without losing sight of our overarching goals. Consistency in your daily rituals will yield profound results, enhancing not just cognitive capabilities but also enriching your life's quality. As we wrap up, remember, this blueprint for daily living isn't just about following steps, it's about embarking on a lifelong journey of mental and physical well-being. It's about making every day count, continuously striving to be better, sharper, and more engaged with the world around you. Let's take these tools and insights we've gathered and use them to craft not just a routine, but a vibrant lifestyle. Here's to our journey together, to a life lived with intention and insight. Here's to a brighter, healthier, and more thoughtful future. Keep striving, keep thriving, and remember, every day is a new opportunity to enhance not just your mind but your entire being. Afterward, from understanding the intricate dance of neurons in your brain to the simple joy of a brisk morning walk, We've explored the many ways you can enhance not just your cognitive abilities, but your overall quality of life. This book wasn't just a series of chapters, but a conversation, one that I hope has inspired you as much as it has informed you. We've delved into the sciences of the mind and body, but more importantly, we've discovered how deeply intertwined our mental acuity and physical health truly are. The strategies and insights we've shared are more than just guidelines. They are invitations to explore, to experiment, and to empower yourself. Remember, the pursuit of knowledge is not a destination but a journey. It's a continuous path that demands curiosity, dedication, and, above all, a willingness to grow. Each day offers a new opportunity to challenge yourself, to enhance your understanding, and to make choices that benefit not only your own life, but also those around you. As you move forward, I encourage you to keep the dialogue going. Share what you've learned with friends, family, or colleagues. Engage in discussions, or maybe even debates, about the best ways to keep our minds sharp and our bodies healthy. The more we share, the more we grow, not just individually but as a community. And while this book may be coming to a close, your journey is just beginning. Take the tools and techniques you've learned here and integrate them into your life. Experiment with different routines, tweak your diet, shake up your exercise regimen, and always keep your mind active and engaged. The changes you make don't have to be monumental. Even small shifts can lead to significant results. Most importantly, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every slip-up, every setback, is not a failure but a stepping stone on the path to a better, brighter you. Embrace these moments, learn from them, and use them to propel yourself forward. The road to self-improvement is rarely straight. It's filled with twists and turns, and that's what makes it so beautifully rewarding. So, here's to you, to the journey you're on, and to all the discoveries still to come. Keep pushing, keep striving, and remember, every day is a new chapter, waiting to be written by you. Let's make each page count.